Okay, the front of the house, we're going to just repaint all this green stuff here, mainly because it's a bit poor at the bottom. Board that bit of window there. All of these windows are fine in terms of their condition, and the same with the green paint. The flat roofs on the dormers, both front and back, will need to be redone. Sorry, bay windows, not dormers. We should be able to get in a 450 fire escape window there, and the same for all the other rooms when we're in there. I'm sure you're familiar with the compliance, just make sure that's sorted. Just give this sort of area a nice jet wash, clean it up a bit, cut back the hedge a tiny bit. We can leave this feature flooring, but all these walls will be skimmed. Again in here, board this, we're gonna take this door out and make good. Where we can get away with it, we'll simply skim the rooms, but if we have to, we will board them. The ceilings, the plan is to take the middle panels out and then just board and screw the board straight into the steel frame, and obviously skim over the top, paint, etc., etc. All new fire doors, we'll go for the cottage style doors. Make sure they all open the correct way, so not this way, but they open against the wall, makes sense. This will be a bedroom. So the fireplace will need to come out, take the hearth out. We can leave the wooden fireplace surround. There'll be an ensuite in this corner here, standard toilet, shower, sink, etc. Any radiator that is a single radiator, we will have replaced. The other ones we can get away with just painting them. Flooring wise, we're gonna have grey HMO carpet in all of the rooms, and then we'll have laminate in the communal rooms and the bathrooms. Again, here's the windows here. These are all right. All this woodwork will be painted. I'll send this in confirmation to an email for you, but the woodwork will be anthracite grey. The walls will be white, ceilings will be white, and then the feature wall, whichever one is the obvious feature wall, so in this room clearly there, will be a light grey colour. The gas meter's in here, so this one needs to stay, but we'll just tidy it up, make it a bit cleaner. Obviously all the wallpaper will come off, remove the dado rail, and I think that's about it. All this furniture will be removed. If there's any furniture left, we will bin it, and we'll put fresh furniture in. Moving back into the hallway. Keep the original features here. We'll just repaint them, make them look nice. This radiator will be fine. We'll just repaint that. Again, dado rail off. We're gonna need new spindles and leave the coving. All Artex throughout the entire house, reskim that. Box all pipe work in, etc. This is the next bedroom. So again, the furniture will be coming out. The sink will come out. Same for the ceilings, the previous room. Same for the flooring, same for the paint, etc., etc. We will have at least 2 double sockets in every room. So they're mainly at the bottoms at the moment. If we can have them put into the wall, so yeah, flush with the wall, and put new faceplates on, standard white MK rounded faceplate, nothing too crazy. Like I said, remove the sink. In this corner, we will have another ensuite, so they'll be back to back. For your information, there is a drain point just down there in the corner, and your soil pipe is here. Outside the rear yard, jet wash the rear yard. It needs a new lintel across the top of the across the garage door there. Make good of the frame. That rear wall also needs some repointing. This wall, jet wash the wall. We think it's emulsion paint, so after you've jet washed it, we'll take a view on whether we're going to repaint it. We may find all the paint just comes off anyway. Here is a chimney breast. It doesn't actually look, it doesn't feel damp despite the fact that it does look it. If we can put a new vent in there or a vent in here, obviously this is all lining paper, so lining paper will come off, repaint the walls as per the previous one. Same for the fire door. All the fire heads will need replacing. The fire panel is behind the front door. The panel looks to be good, so it should just be serviceable. The power is on at the moment, there's no faults or anything, which is nice. And that was when it was last tested. Moving through now to the kitchen. We've got fireboarding on the stairs, new fire doors, etc. We need an electric feed put in for the cooker. We need an electric feed put in for the fridge. This room itself, we will just simply skim where necessary, repaint. The kitchen itself will stay. Obviously we've got some shoddy electrical work, so have that tidied up. We should have enough sockets. There are 4 double sockets across here, so that should be fine. If you can, again, put them back into the wall, that would be great. Moving out here, boiler is fine. We'll have a boiler service and box the pipework in, give this place a clean. May need a new countertop. When everything's taken off it, we'll have a look there. Again, paint the radiator, re-skim this whole room because it's all Artex. This is a downstairs shower room. We need something, because this is a bit of a trip hazard, needs a bit of an edging strip as well. The extractor fan doesn't work, but again, we think it's a pull cord one, so there's a chance that actually it does work. Standard sort of plan with this is the 20-minute delay timer thing when you turn on the bathroom light, which I think is compliant. If it's not, again, have that amended to be compliant. Electrics are going to need an upgrade. The consumer unit is down here. So you need a new consumer unit. Take a view on the size of the boiler and the size of the main fuse in the property as to whether or not the en-suites will be electric or run off the boiler. A mix of each is fine. That shower there is electric. I'll show you the rear yard so you can see what it looks like. Out here, as I said, just jet wash this, nothing too crazy. There is your rotten doorway and the lintel. It's the same the other side. This bit of ivy, if we can just cut it back so it's not on our side of the property, that'd be great. Clearly some repointing, some new brickwork, as you can tell. Nothing too crazy here. Guttering's all good. We've got some fascia up there that I would have changed for UPVC. Again, flat roof, have that redone. You could probably see the chimney. That needs repointing. It has been capped, which is nice. There is your soil pipe. And you got one drain there. And then I believe there's another drain down here somewhere. There's potentially a drain down here. Air bricks are fine, but if we can clear that up, that would be good. There's your other soil pipe and your vent for your boiler. Outside, that is everything. Oh, and replace this bit of flat roof in there. Replace the felt on that. So when I say replace the roof, I mean just the felt. Emergency lighting where necessary, replace as necessary, etc. Every room will need a TV aerial point for the old TVs. Moving into the back room. This back room will just be a standard double bedroom HMO room. No ensuite or anything in here. This boxing has got pipe works, a bit of electrical in. Tidy all that up. Leave the sink, but replace the taps. Same for all the other sinks in the rooms that aren't going to be ensuite. Rooms that are ensuite, get rid of the sinks. This doesn't look too bad. It is a tiny bit damp, but it's not too bad. Obviously all this wallpaper will come off. Where wallpaper is coming off, if it's going to be a pain, replaster the entire room, board and skim. Otherwise, just look to skim Artex ceiling. Again, same for the windows, fire escape windows where necessary. We have one socket there. We have one socket there. I think that's all of them in this room. Again, the furniture will be out of here. New doors, new paint, carpet, etc. Fairly straightforward room, nothing too crazy. Moving into the bathroom, new 3-piece suite in here. The plan is to move the door from here into the corner, have it open properly, move the shower into that room, replace that for a heated towel rail. Yeah, new 3-piece suite. That sink obviously needs to be replaced, etc. Yeah, that's basically, oh, and an extractor fan in here. Moving down, we've got a separate WC. Leave the sink, replace the taps. Clad this room with composite or shower board, replace the bog and extractor fan, and check to make sure the light is compliant. Board the safety glass, the non-safety glass, and a new door. Obviously, we need new spindles in the stair banister, and then we have the next room that's going to be an ensuite. So as you can tell, I'll give you a floor plan layout. The two big rooms that are having an ensuite on the first floor are the two big rooms on the ground floor that are also having an ensuite. They're directly above each other. Remove the sink. Same story here, plaster the ceiling. Obviously repaint, recarpet, replaster as necessary. Ensuite will go in this corner here, which is directly below the one below. Replace this radiator for a modern one. Make sure the door opens the right way with new cottage style HMO doors. Next room, again, ensuite in this corner. This radiator is fine. The felt above that needs to be replaced. Skim the Artex, fire escape window, carpet, etc., etc. Ceiling, just exactly the same as the previous rooms. Make sure there's two sockets in each room, rip out the sink and tidy up the boxing of the pipework. There is a leak here. Above there is a sink in the upstairs bedroom. Find the leak, fix the leak, and we should be good. That's about everything for this room. This back room will be a double bedroom, or a single bedroom, sorry. Nothing crazy need be done in here. I'd probably take the sink out because the room just really isn't big enough. And then take the wallpaper off, re-skim, new fire alarm. Need 2 sockets, there's one there, and I believe there's one behind the bed. Yeah, there. Again, have them sunk into the wall. It's an HMO bedroom, so decorate it, floor it, etc. Moving upstairs, that radiator again is fine. Skim the Artex. These walls, you can get away with just skimming. We have no idea what's behind that other than the eaves of the roof. The roof is in good condition. More spindles. This we're gonna board and skim again, turn it into basically a storage area. Nothing too crazy. New fire doors. This room, we may potentially have some damp on this wall. It could be historic, but we're not entirely sure. I think it could just be a lack of ventilation. Yep, skim this whole room. We're obviously going to need something in this room to stop you jumping out of the suicide window. There's the felt that needs redoing. The roof, as you can tell, is in good condition. So is that chimney. Doesn't need anything really doing to it. And the side again, roof is in good condition, as you can tell. Radiator can stay, re-skim, repaint, new flooring. Leave the sink, tidy it up, change the taps for something modern as long as they're the same taps throughout and it's silver. Doesn't really matter what they are. Windows in good condition again. That is this room. Obviously new fire alarm, new fire doors. I think you get in the picture. In here, again, same as this, re-skim, repaint, etc. The idea here is to keep the cost down, so if you can get away with just removing the wallpaper and then being able to paint over it, then fantastic. If you can't, then obviously you can't. You can see the chimney there. It's in good condition. It just needs a repoint. It's not too bad at all. Roof is fine. This has one socket here. Let's move that to in there. Move the vent down. Yeah, basically that is everything to be done. And change, obviously don't have light switches that have conduit on the outside of the wall. So yeah, there is this house. If you have any questions, please do let me know. We've got plenty of content, plenty of videos and photos and stuff that we can send over to you. In terms of colours and etc., grey HMO carpet on all stairs and in all bedrooms. Obviously this will be grey HMO carpet as well. In the communal areas, such as the hallway, kitchen, bathrooms, etc., we're going to have laminate. That's going to be a grey oak effect. I'll send you the exact product for that as well. Paint wise, you're going to have white paint everywhere. All woodwork, so literally all woodwork will be grey anthracite, including the doors. And then you have a light grey feature wall in each room. And that, I think, concludes the tour. Let me know if you have any questions. Cheers.